morning everybody, welcome to Yoga with Donna. Today we're going to do a morning wake up routine. So if you haven't had your coffee already, maybe you might not need it after this. And if you have had your coffee this morning already, you might not need another one during the day. So we're just going to take a couple of long deep breaths right in from your lower abdomen, right in, deep breath in. Close your eyes. Deep breath out through your nose. Again. And out. One more. From right down low in your abdomen. And breathe out. Hopefully you're feeling a little bit more settled on your mat. We're going to start with your hands out to the side and we're going to lift our shoulders up, and as we lift our shoulders up our fingers will come onto the tips of the fingers and then relax. So breathing in, shoulders up around your ears and breathing out. Very good if you've slept funny and you've got really sore neck and shoulders. It's a very good release for all that tension or stiffness. And out, breathing in and out. Really get those shoulders up around your ears. Three more. One more. And relax. Now just pop your hands onto your knees. And what we're going to do now is we're going to round our back into like a C shape, and it's going to be like someone's punched you in the tummy. You're going to pull your navel right through to your spine. So you're going to breathe in and out in this position. So use your knees as leverages to pull yourself back, and just look down to the front of your mat. So everything is rounded in your spine. And just hold it here and pull your navel to your spine, but still keep breathing. In and out through your nose. In your own time, just keep that concave. Breathing, pulling back, and one last breath, then come to sitting, up straight, right up on your sit bones. Just lift them to make sure you're sitting up nice and straight. If you're finding it a little bit difficult to sit like this, you can sit on a cushion so it makes it more comfortable for you. So we're going to nod your head forward, gently forward, just looking to your mat, not any further forward. Don't look down at your feet, just look at the mat. And then follow your eyes up and just look at the ceiling. Don't take your head back too far. Just have it so that you're stretching gently through the front of your throat and neck, but not so you're dropping your head back. And then coming forward, breathing in and coming back. Breathing out and forward. And we'll do two more. Forward and looking up. One more. Forward and looking up. Good. Now we're going to do some head rolls, so very gently. I'm going to take your head forward, over to the side. Don't take your head too far towards your shoulders, then back just as we were looking at the ceiling, over to the other side, and back to the front. We'll repeat it again twice more on this side, breathing in as you come forward, out as you go back. Just continue the circle very gently. So last time. And coming forward and then reverse. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in. Twice more. Last time, forward, back, and come back to centre. Now we're going to bring our hands into the sternum, into prayer position, and you're going to press your fingers and your palms very, very tightly in towards each other. So you're going to press them really, really hard together. This activates your shoulders and your arms and really helps stretch out your hands as well. So you're going to press in, press, keep breathing, just press them hard, press, press, and release. Shake them out. We'll do it again. Hands into the sternum. Make sure your palms and your fingers are pushing together, and then push as hard as you can together. Push as hard as you can. This really is good for your shoulders and your arms and your wrists. And hold it. Push together. And relax. Now we're just going to open our fingers really, really wide as you can. And then you're going to clench them up into a ball with your thumbs on the outside. And then you're going to open them. Really, really spread those fingers. Get those fingers wide, thumbs wide. Bring them in. And wide. Wide. One more time. Wide. And in. And then just shake them out. Now what we're going to do, we're going to take our legs forward, and you're going to take one leg, you're going to cradle it in your hand. So you're going to take one hand around the back of your instep of your foot and the other hand on your knee. And what you're going to do is you're just going to rock gently your leg across your body, very gently. This is just to work into the outer hip and the inner thigh, just to warm up that area. Just pretend you're rocking a baby to sleep. Just gets the muscles in the lower back working as well, in a very gentle way. And put that leg down. Take the other leg. So cradle your foot, the back of your instep there, hold on to your knee and just take it across your body. You might not be able to take it very far, maybe you only can go to here, as long as you're just working into that hip and the lower back very gently. And just breathing in through your nose, out through your nose. And get your leg into a bit of a rhythm going across. Good. Now we're coming to a child's pose. So swing your legs around and come onto your mat. Big toes together. And we're going to come forward with our arms forward. If you feel more comfortable with a block or a cushion under your sit bones so that you can actually sit comfortably, or if you want a block or a cushion under your forehead, because we're going to put our foreheads on the floor. So we're going to stretch right out and forehead on the floor. Take a few long deep breaths right through your lower back. Get the blood circulating around. really relax those arms into the floor. Don't have them supported up off the floor. Just relax into the floor. Feel to make yourself feel very grounded down into the floor. Then we're going to move to the side. So you can move to your right side and take your right hand and arm off the mat and keep the left one on the mat. And then place your head in the middle of your arms and try and keep your sit bones down on your heels like they were when you were facing forward. That's if you're in that position to start with. If you were lifted up a little bit, just try not to lift up anymore. A couple of deep breaths. Should really feel a stretch on the side, the left hand side. So right through the side muscles there. Really just breathe into it. Come back to centre. Another deep breath in centre. Then come over to the left side. So left hand and arm off the mat, right one still on the mat, and place your head in the middle and try and keep your sit bones down at the level they were when you're in the centre. Deep breaths through, really breathe through that right side. Stretching your arms away from you. And come back to centre. Push yourself back up and we'll come into cat-cow. So on your hands and knees. So your knees right underneath your hips, your hands right underneath your shoulders. And we're just going to go into doing a couple of cat-cows. So breathing in, arch your back. And breathing out, really round your back. Pull that navel to the spine. And breathing in. And breathing out. Breathing in. And breathing out. And now we're going to come into downward facing dog. I'm just going to pedal your feet out. One foot at a time, very gently. Looking back towards your feet. Really work those feet. And then up on the tips of your toes, up on the balls of your feet, and then slowly lower down. And then stepping between your hands, in the middle of your mat, and we're going to do a balancing posture. We're going to go into tree pose. So we'll start on your right leg. So just lift your left leg onto the balls of the foot and just see how you're feeling to balance this morning. And if you're feeling like you maybe don't want to attempt to lift your leg any higher up your side of your leg, just leave it here, because every day we feel different. And you're still getting a balance in this position because you've still got most of your weight on this side of your body, and it'll still have the same benefit as if you were lifting your leg, but just not so intense. Those of you who want to lift your leg, lift your leg up to wherever you want to. I'm just going to lift mine to just above my knee because I find any higher it slides down on with these tights. Make sure you don't have your heel into your knee though, because you can damage your knee. So wherever you're comfortable, find a spot to look at, out in front of you, and eye level is best, and have your hands into the sternum. And it doesn't matter if you wobble around, if you have a day where you're feeling like you're not quite on balance, it's still all good practice because not every day is the same. And those of you who want to, take your arms up above your head. Just feel like you've got a bit of string going through the bottom of your foot right up through your spine, up through the top of your head. And if you fall over, come back into the position. Doesn't matter. Any balance is good. And then bring your hands back to prayer position. And lower your leg if it's lifted. And then just shake your legs and arms out. Alright, let's go on to the other leg. So just test yourself to see how you're feeling on this side. And if you're feeling comfortable, then lift your leg up to the position you would like it. And then your hands into prayer position. And pulling right up through the side, right up through, like a bit of string, pulling yourself right up to the ceiling. Pulling up nice and tall. Engage your abdomen. Because if you have your abdomen engaged, it will help you with your balance and it will keep your spine nice and straight and strong. Find a spot that you can look at in front of you. Focus on it. If you want to, you can take your arms above your head. Keep breathing, don't hold your breath. It's very easy to catch yourself holding your breath. You just got to breathe through the posture. It'll help you balance more. Help you relax into it a little bit more. And when you're ready, hands into prayer position. Take your leg down, it's up on the leg, and just shake everything out. Alright, we're going to come down into like a squat, but we're going to have your knees out to the side and you're going to be up on the balls of your feet. You're going to have your hands up on your tips of your fingers in front of you, and we're just going to come up on your balls of your feet and look down towards your feet and then come back down. And we'll just do 3 of these. So coming up, head down, breathing in and breathing out and looked forward and up again and down, breathing out, breathing in, come up. This is quite an intense exercise. It's very good for your legs and your feet. And coming down. And then we're just going to come to kneeling. And we're going to do a small twist, a gentle twist. So we're going to place your left hand over your right knee and take your other hand behind you. And you're going to pull up really tall up on your sit bones and really lift your tummy up off your legs. And you're going to slowly turn, deep breath in, deep breath out, and each time you breathe out, just go that little bit further. This is a very gentle stretch to do first thing in the morning. And hopefully you haven't had breakfast, because otherwise you could feel a little bit sick doing a twist in the morning. If you have had breakfast, I would probably avoid doing this exercise. So deep breath in, deep breath out. Very, very good for your digestive system doing twists. And then come back to centre, change over, right hand over left knee, other arm behind you, other hand behind you, and pulling up, breathing in and breathing out, and breathing in, breathing out. And then just coming back to centre. Now we're just going to do an abdominal exercise. So I want you to take your arms up above you, have your palms facing straight to the front, and you're going to come up onto your knees. And what you're going to do from here is you're going to go over to the side, so take your arms over, because your arms are going to help you, and just go over to the other side, so your sit bones should go over to the other heel, and then come back up to the middle, and then take your sit bone over to the other heel Stretch out to the side and then coming back up and over and up and over and up, over. It's very good for your oblique muscles as well. And up and over. Your oblique muscles at the side of your abdomen. And coming up. Twice more. Over and up and over and up. And just take your arms out. Coming down, swing your legs around. Coming into easy pose. And we're just going to do a couple of long deep breaths. And exhale. Another breath in. Another breath out. And I hope you, after this practice, you feel a little bit more energized, ready to start your day, so you don't need that extra cup of coffee during the day. And if you're going to be working at a desk, at a computer desk, and on a chair, hopefully you feel a little bit more stretched out and a little bit like you've worked your body before you start the day. Thank you, everybody. Have a great day. Namaste.